Hey you guys, this your girl Nene Lachey. Welcome to my channel. You know, this is definitely something that I'm proud of actually. You heard the cracking of the knuckles? Yeah, man. I'm trying to make sure I'm all the way active, But in the meantime, between time, this is my time to express my inner thoughts and missions and hope that I can help people along the way. You know what I'm saying? I look at this as my chance of giving back to society because I truly feel like the things that I've experienced in my life, a lot of people can learn from, and a lot of people can be like, you know what, yo, I'm not alone in this mission. So that takes me into my theme for today. My theme for today is healing of the mind, body, and spirit. I want for people to know out there that it's okay to be alone. It's okay to regroup. It's okay to be your own best friend. It's okay to not follow the trends. It's okay to be you. Don't let society, don't let another person, don't let anybody tell you that you're not beautiful, that you're not enough. You know what I'm saying? That you're not handsome, that you're not able to do. Because there's nothing in this world that you can't do. You know, growing up, I've had a lot of different role models in my life that I take certain things from. Some people I take their kindness for others. I take that as a strength. There's some people where I take their bluntness as a strength because they tell it like it is and they say what's on their mind and it don't matter, what they do, how they do things. They just they is who they is, and it's nothing betrayed this fake. You know, um, Even for the fake people, some people are where they have issues within them, but they're smiling and they grinning and they moving and they grooving, but they don't wear their heart on their sleeve. I could learn from people that's like that. And not to particularly call them fake, but it's just you're more conditioned than others. And what I mean by that is the way an emotional person will handle something is not the same way of a logical person. You know, um, there's a lot of logical people out here, but there's a lot of logical people that have inner demons that they need to settle. And some people will be and may be, judgmental of other people because they handle things different than how they would. And my thing is, we're all created in God's design, which is meaning we are all different from our mindsets, from our bodies to even down to our body types and our characteristics in our face, our nose, everything of that sort. So sometimes I feel like as society, we have blurred lines into what's accepted, what's not accepted, what's stereotypical and what's not, what's to be praised and what's not to be praised. And if we all just take a seat back and be like, you know what? I accept this person from being different from me, then we will have more unity than division. You know, Growing up, right? I'm a brown skinned woman, but as a brown skinned little girl, I seen how light skin was preferred over brown skinned women. I've seen the treatment of light skinned women compared to brown skinned women. And I feel like as a brown skinned woman, you have to work twice and three times as hard to get the attention, to get the recognition, to be called beautiful, You know, and I'm not making a colorism type of statement. Cause my mom's is light skinned. My father's a dark skinned man. But what I'm saying is society will put a non-talented light skinned person and have them make millions and billions. And you may have a brown skinned person that's got as much talent and then some, got as much, not even as much money, but they've been out the same amount of years. And sometimes I just wonder in society, why is it that, you know? And I think that that's the healing. The healing comes from knowing your true self. That with or without society rules, you accepted yourself, so you're accepted everywhere. That's why I have respect for certain actresses and certain people of where, you know, they brown skin or dark skin, and they're still striving. They still in those big discussions. They're still in those big movies. They still showing the talent that God have given them. And based off of society rules or what's pretty and what's not, they're still pretty in their own right. There's no, I prefer her over her. You know, it's just a crazy world. You know, I feel like as a black woman, the healing comes from knowing that we are imitated. We are duplicated. We can never be duplicated, but they're making it to where we're duplicated. From our features, down to how we talk, down to our hairstyles, down to our fashion creations. You know, to be the most hated in the world is to be the most admired. We are admired from far based off of our strength, based off of our weaknesses, based off of our will to survive. A lot of people won't accept the healing process of being a woman, a black woman in society. The healing has to come knowing that, one, I'm not putting bleaching cream on me to make anybody happy. My skin is good enough. My complexion is good enough. You know, I don't need to sell myself or be gay for pay when I'm not that. I'm straight. So I'm not going to put myself in positions of where I have to be other just to make money. Oh, I won't exploit my community by fighting and selling drugs in a film because guess what? I'm a black woman that know other black women and other black men that don't do that. You know, certain entities that be want to put all the bad stereotypical natures of black people out on the market to sell and to make a selling point. And we have to be strong enough to heal ourselves, to not put ourselves in situations to be exploited as such. Now, some people may see this and be like, oh, is she reading from something? No, I'm not reading from nothing. This is coming straight from here. When you go through some things and you see some things going on in your life, some people decide this is my life, this is how I'm gonna make it. I'm just gonna do the normal. And me, I choose the opposite because I've been there, done that. I want for black women to know that you are strong, you are beautiful, you are capable. You can do anything that your heart desires. But if you let society put you in a box, that's where you will be. You know, looking throughout history, and I notice how a lot of women want a big butt, big boobs, and everything of that sort, right? Well, throughout history, it was seen that black women that had these features was put in a cage and to be on show like a zoo, in a zoo, you know? And society won't tell you that. They'll just be like, well, this person got surgery, why don't you get it? Any way to get your money is the way that they'll go about it. Oh, well, I know you've been in the projects for a while, so let me put somebody that's from where you're from and put them to be a major star and let that be the pathway for you to get out the hood. When they know behind closed doors, them people may have done more than just, oh, they come from the hood and now they talking and being on TV. They did a lot more than the average bear, but that's yet to be seen or talked about. Stop signing your life away to people that don't care about your life, which is meaning these jobs that by the texture of your hair, that's the reason why you won't get a job. If that job don't accept you for who you are when you come through that gate, then that's not the job for you. That's not your purpose. Now, if you decide to be like, you know what? I'm tired of these locks. I'm tired of this curly hair. Let me just snap a wig on. Let me just whatever to please your employer. Then you already didn't stand for what you believe in. Because anybody that stands for what they believe in is not going to go against themselves for any type of money. Period. The healing is knowing your purpose and what you're good at and what you know is right for your soul. When you do things for money, it leaves you vulnerable to the entities that be. If a supervisor, somebody knows, okay, I work this person 40 hours a week, they're doing an additional 10 or 20 hours a week, their taxes is taking that from them, so now they're only getting 40 hours per week plus an extra $5-10, and they're happy with that. That means that person could do that week after week, which is meaning that's less work and less people I can hire to do a job where there's one person doing 3 positions and only getting paid for one. So they penny pitching you to keep more money in their pockets. The healing starts when you realize that and understand that your work, your blood, sweat, and tears is only to make the next generation of that company not work and lift a finger. You have to work for your last name. You have to work for your generation and for your people the best way that you can. And don't let other people put you out of position to do what's right for you in your life. That's the healing. So I will be making a part 2 on the healing because I feel like a lot of people know where I'm coming from, but I have to be more in depth with the message that I'm giving. And the message that I'm giving is be kind to yourself. Heal yourself. Because nobody else will. Some of your problems, people, the world don't care about them. They want to monopolize over your issues and the things that you take to heart. And I'm going to name a lot more examples and a lot more ways of how people can manipulate you to be the best version of yourself, but not even a better version, to be the version that they want to pick apart. So, to my extended family, stay tuned to my part 2 because you don't want to miss this at all. At all. Signing out.